We're at Over the Bloody Moon, and we have got what MenoVest.
MenoVest, yeah.
It's simulating hot flushes. So come and have fun. No.
You can't even talk. Thank you so much for wearing the MenoVest. You actually wore it whilst delivering a panel today.
Yeah, I'd like to say it's been a pleasure. I'll be lying. It's actually been quite an insight. It's been really, really interesting. And there was one point when I was on the stage and it was quite a long question that I was being asked, and I couldn't actually remember it by the time she got to the end of it. And
The one thing for me is how quickly it goes from 0 to 100. It feels that's quite a surprise.
Very kindly wore the MenoVest whilst facilitating a panel for quite some time.
Obviously, firstly, just the physical sensation of the warmth. So I was a bit worried about, for example, was I going to lose my track when I was talking? I was worried about, was my throat going to dry up when I was talking? And then trying to concentrate on, because I was moderating, asking the next question and listening to the answers that were coming so I could effectively engage. But also in the back of my mind thinking, when's that heat going to come back?
Use one word to sum up sort of what you think the impact might be, or how you're feeling.
Is it unbearable? I don't know. It feels like I'm in waves of being in like the hottest place I've ever been in. But yet, if I then had to try and do something productive in that space, if I had to give a presentation, if I had to work, I don't see how I'd be able to do that in that situation. I'd be so distracted by the heat that I was feeling. I'm already worried, am I sweating in places, and it feels very, very intense. It's just around my chest, around my neck.
It gives me a tiny bit of, I guess my mum, I've seen so many years leave the room with a hot flush, stand outside when it's -5 because she's flushing. And I've never obviously I understand what's happening, but never got it.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the way to understanding it.
Hello, this is Lesley Salem of Over the Bloody Moon, and she's wearing the period pain simulator, and I'm wearing the MenoVest, which is a menopause simulator. And we've just partnered to launch programming where you can do both simulations at the same time. So you're gonna try the period pain simulator for the first time.
Yep, and you're going to try the MenoVest.
Lesley is located in the UK, and we're located in Canada, and so we're expanding across the ocean for both simulations.
Now I can feel it on my ovaries on both sides. This stage, I really want to start holding my stomach. So if I'm in the workplace, I'm going to be feeling really conscious that other people are going to be noticing my pain. Honestly, I don't think I would be able to continue my task right now. So this is level 6. And for endometriosis, you're saying what level it goes up to?
Well, I say that I'm at least a level 10.
So what about your, what's kind of the number one word that sums up how this might make you feel experiencing it at work?
It's hard to think. You kind of forget what you're going to say because you're focused on the fact that your face is which I know because I watched my mom lose train of thought. It's very difficult to hear people and remember what they're saying and focus.
So, what's really important, what we're doing with our workshops and the simulator experience is we're removing the stigma, we're giving people permission to talk about what's going on through them. And then when you talk about it, you can ask your workplace for support, things like reasonable adjustments. So it's, we're not raising awareness to say that people can't perform in the workplace, they can, but there are sometimes adjustments that need to be made, that need to be individualised and tailored to that person too.
What's the level?
3. Can I go up?
Wow, that was people watching.
What do you think yours are?
I mean, you stood up for so long. I couldn't, my legs were twitching.
Yeah.